When who? Jonathan and Michelle. Okay, Jonathan and Heather. Comes the baby. She's feeling the flowers. Take a picture, girl. Take it. It's blurry.
Everyone rise, please.
Oh, she threw some.
Family, friends, are gathered here to celebrate the marriage of Heather Jane Davis and Ty Carl Shaw. To honor the commitment that they have already made to each other and will now reaffirm for all time. Now, Heather and Ty have asked me to extend a special thanks to all of you who have come to support them at this most joyous event. We know we're also joined in spirit by all of those who could not make it to be with us today, but who have enjoyed the special relationship with these two that have helped them to arrive at this important moment. Guests, please be seated. And now, in light of our purpose here, who brings this woman to be joined in marriage with this man? Her mother and I. Now, Heather, Ty, on this day, you two stand apart from all other human beings. The vows you're about to exchange will serve as a verbal representation of the love you pledge to each other. But it's not the words you speak here today that will bind you to each other. It is rather the love, respect, and commitment that each of you carries deep within. It is your love which has brought you here, each to bestow upon the other that one thing which you have labored thus far in your life to produce. Your unique and precious self. Love is the inspiration and the magic of the marriage you will create. Let love distract you when you're tempted to become too serious. Let love give meaning to the pursuit of your individual destinies, and let it support your shared plans and dreams. And finally, let your love be the kind that in its joy dispels the notion of marriage as hard work. Allow it to nurture you both, and in time perhaps your children, and one day their children, the gift of love for generations to come. Now, Heather and Ty have chosen as their first reading today, The Inspiring Union by Robert Fuller. You have each known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed you've been making appointments and commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations were held in a car, over a meal, during long walks. All of those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that concluded, someday, and somehow, and maybe. And all those promises are unspoken matters of the heart. All those common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Now look at each other and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, teacher, where you have learned much from one another. Shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across another threshold in life, and things between you will never be quite the same. For after today, you will say to the world, this is my husband. Ty, do you freely and without reservation choose to wed Heather and to speak the words that will bind you to her as her husband? And Heather, do you freely and without reservation choose to wed Ty and to speak those same words that will bind you to him as his wife? Now for our second reading today, Heather and Ty have chosen a short poem by Dick Nines entitled Love. Love, like a tree, sends its roots down deep. So when the storms of life abound and the winds of adversity blow, it shakes and bends and goes with the flow, but doesn't break or fall. And during times of drought, drives its roots down deeper. So whatever comes, whatever goes, summer, winter, spring, or fall, the good times and the bad, it stands the test of all. As the two of you shared in the planting of the tree, it has symbolized the beginning of your life together as husband and wife. Now by together providing the nurturing flow of life-giving water to this seedling, you're symbolizing all those things that you will remember to do for each other and for your relationship that will ensure the continued growth and development of that shared life. I'm holding in my hand two beautiful rings, which will now be given and received as outward symbols of the wedding we create. Now, we often view marriage as a joining of two individuals. In fact, every marriage is much, much more. As family and friends, we've come here to celebrate with Heather and Ty on the occasion of their marriage. We must give thanks to this gathering and acknowledge the significant role that each may play in this marriage. I know you all join in rejoicing with me that they have come to this point of commitment after cultivating their life, their love for each other. And I know you will all support them in their new roles as husband and wife. And so with the speaking of your vows and the exchange of rings, you have both pledged and symbolized your love and commitment to each other. You are each complete and priceless in yourself as whole, but now more complete together. Therefore, I do now pronounce that you are husband and wife. I want to kiss your love and blessing. Congratulations.
Yay! So cute. He's adorable. He's like, when do I go?
Johnny. Right behind you.